All right. Can you guys hear and see me okay? Let me know if y'all can see and hear me okay. Okay, it looks good. All right. All right, sorry about that, Scorpio. Okay. All right, Scorpios, welcome to your bi-weekly Celtic Cross reading. This is going to be a spiritual reading. I'm going to be taking a look at your present energy, your recent past, your future, any challenges that may come up within the rest of September, what's going on in your mind, your subconscious, advice, etc. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. What does that mean? That means that this can be reversed. So I could be picking up on an ex's reading, a lover's reading, a boss's reading, a friend's reading, etc. I am taking super chat questions. If you don't know how that works, make sure that you're visiting www.BrattysTarot.com and look under super chat rules. Personal readings are also available there as well. Keep in mind, my birthday is on September 21st. I'm going to be doing a charity stream. Top 3 donators will be getting a free one-on-one call with me. I will also be doing Bratty's Tarot merch giveaways as well as tarot deck giveaways. Anything beyond that, 100% of the proceeds will be going to the Samaritan House out here in Virginia Beach of women and children that were victims of sex trafficking and abuse. So I hope to see you there. What's up, Scorpio? What's up, Jeff? What's up, Perky? Hey, Flow State. How you doing? Hello, AK. Hey, Darcy. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Also, Scorpios, I did see a seagull in your meditation. I'm not really sure what that signifies. I would look up the symbolization of a seagull, but I kept seeing a seagull. And then it brought me to Finding Nemo, the part where the seagulls are saying, mine, 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 which kind of is funny because, you know, Scorpios are usually pretty possessive people. I'm a Venus and Scorpio. I'm not hating. And so I kind of got those vibes. So maybe you're feeling very possessive over somebody. Maybe somebody's feeling possessive over you. Maybe you feel like you haven't gotten something that was promised to you or something that you've been manifesting or waiting for. But I did see a seagull. I'm actually going to look that up right now. I feel like I should have looked that up earlier, but I was having technical difficulties. Seagull spiritual meaning. This power animal represents resilience and endurance. If you are seeing a seagull, it is likely that your life has been rife with challenges. Fortunately, though, the seagull power animal embodies the ability to navigate through storms and become strong enough through challenges. Okay, so maybe there is something that you're striving for. You feel like you haven't gotten it. I'm almost getting like an image of somebody trying to run through the mud, basically. I feel like you're getting close to the finish line with something. So I don't want to say wait it out because I don't feel like that's the right thing to say. But I definitely feel like just be patient, basically. All right, show me Scorpio. Don't know why I saw fucking the Emperor. Look at that, bitch. Okay, mine. Yeah, so the Emperor, you know, this is the current energy that you're in. Whether you're a male or a female, you're in your masculine energy right now. You're kind of detached from your emotions and you're going for whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe some of you are becoming your own boss. Maybe you are your own boss, you know, or you're just taking charge of your own life. 3 of Wands in reverse. This is about lacking patience. So like I said before, some of you just need some patience with something. I feel like you're getting frustrated. The Page of Swords in reverse for the recent past. There could have been gossip, rumors, drama about you, about another, a lot of assumptions being made. Near future is the 9 of Wands. So it seems like you're kind of winning a battle here. It seems like you're a little bumped and you're a little bruised and you're a little tired, but the 9 of Wands is, you know, I'm still here, bitch. You know, you might have fucked me up a little bit, but I'm still here. For what's going on in your mind, the King of Wands. This is a lot of masculine energy to me, Scorpio. And when we're in our masculine energy, it's either A, because we don't feel safe, or we're getting into our Mars energy where we feel like we need to go out and get something. Some of you may have Mars and Sagittarius. Not sure why I was hearing that. You got the 5 of Swords in reverse for what's going on in your subconscious. There may be something in you that feels like you can just never win, and that's where I'm getting the whole running through the mud type ordeal, but we'll go ahead and see. You got the Ace of Cups. For your advice. So I see all this masculine energy here, Scorpio, and there may be a need for you to kind of get in touch with your feminine energy a little bit. Not saying that there's anything wrong with your masculine energy, but definitely a need to get in touch with your feminine energy a little bit. Maybe open up to something new, whether it's a creative pursuit or love or whatever. We have the Hierophant. So this is somebody that you're dealing with. Could be a Taurus energy, which is your polar opposite sign. But this could also be somebody who's religious. This could be somebody, who's very spiritual as well. This could be somebody you have a spiritual connection with, or this could just simply be a Taurus, or this could be somebody you were married to, you are married to, you are in a relationship with, you were in a relationship with. It just depends. The star for your hopes and or dreams. So your dreams are your dreams. Everything that you want, you just want to get it already. Is kind of what I'm getting with that, especially with that 9 of Wands in the near future, like really fighting for something. The 7 of Wands, fighting for it, but once you get it, you got to kind of maintain it, and you are successfully doing so. Scorpio, here in the near future, around the end of September, maybe around the new moon in Libra or something like that, which is going to be in your 12th house. New moons are, well, I don't want to say they're always positive, but you're having a new moon in your 12th house of your Scorpio rising. And, that's kind of like your subconscious. That can also represent like hidden enemies. So you could have somebody that's like jealous of you at this time, or people that want your spot in some way, want something that you have, want to be you. I don't know. You got the 3 of Pentacles for the theme for your reading. So this is all about getting along, collaborating. Maybe you need to collaborate with people at this time in regards to work or something else. So let's take a look at this Emperor. The Hierophant again. The King of Swords in reverse. The 10 of Swords in reverse. Why is the King of Swords in reverse? The 3 of Cups. Okay. I think that you have a lot of plans going on right now, Scorpio. Like, I feel like you have a lot of shit going on. I think that you're kind of taking control of your own life here, but something that's up to your morals, your standards. It's like you're going after something that you truly believe in, that fits with you on more of a soul level, whatever that may be. So maybe you have been a bartender your entire life and you're like, fuck, this just isn't fulfilling. I want to go and be a social worker or something. I'm not saying that's what it is. Maybe you want to go be a priest. I don't know, whatever the hell it is. But it's like, it feels to me like you are trying to evolve with that 10 of Swords in reverse. You may be getting over some past betrayals, some past issues, especially with that Page of Swords in reverse. If there were any gossip, rumors, drama, people talking shit about you, with that King of Swords in reverse being clarified by the 3 of Cups, whatever plan it is that you have going on, or whatever it is that you're currently pursuing, you may be specifically trying to keep it from a group of people, or not necessarily tell everybody your plan of action or your course of action, which isn't always a bad thing. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Try to be careful of your money. There could be a business that you started or something that you want to start, maybe that you just feel confused on how to start it. Maybe you feel like a relationship didn't work out. Maybe you feel like a business isn't working out. But whatever the case is, you're like, fuck that, I don't care. You're taking control of your own life and you're evolving, basically. What's up, Vanessa? So you got the 3 of Wands in reverse for your challenge. Patience. Once again, I'm getting patience for you. You got the 3 of Wands in reverse here, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the 8 of Wands in reverse, and the Temperance. Okay, so there may be something that you want. There's something that you want and you want it now, or you want it really bad, or you just want things to move faster. Like I said, I'm getting that mine from Finding Nemo that's popping up in my head with the seagulls. I feel like there's something that you want. You feel like there's a blockage. And you may have a chance to take a really risky investment, or you may take a chance on something that maybe is not financially viable for you or actually good for you. Spirit's kind of saying, hey, it's Mercury retrograde. Why don't you slow down a little bit before you make a sacrifice or before you take a chance on something? Read the fine print. Take your time with that Temperance there. If you really want it to work, you need to take your time with something for whatever that is. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Page of Swords in reverse for your recent past. So, like I said, you may have had somebody that was jealous of you, Scorpio, somebody that wanted your place, somebody that wanted to be like you or be you, or want your spot at work, or want the man that you have, or want the girl that you had, or whatever the case is. Judgment in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, excuse me, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So the Queen of Wands in reverse is a jealous cunt, basically, for lack of a better word. This could be somebody who made a lot of assumptions about you, talk shit about you, maybe even tried to ruin your reputation in some type of way. This is somebody who may have not been able to really take accountability for their own insecurities. What's that Ace of Wands in reverse? The Hermit. This is somebody who lacks self-awareness, or the problem is that they're so self-aware that they couldn't handle it. Like they were just super hypercritical or hyper aware of what they lacked in something that you had. And with that Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, I don't really feel like you wasted your time with this. Like you may have thought about it or maybe engaged for a minute, but I think that your reputation, if there was somebody that was trying to ruin your reputation, or there was somebody at the workplace or somebody trying to screw with you, your daily routine, something like that. Maybe the girl that you see at the gym just absolutely hated your guts and she was always trying to, I don't know, talk shit, whatever. I don't know, whatever the case is. I don't really feel like you wasted your time with whatever it is. I felt like you just kept your head down and you continued doing what you were doing. The King of Wands. The King of Wands for what's going on in your mind. Last shuffle. King of Pentacles in reverse. Ow. All right, so this is about shmoney, okay? King of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the King of Wands. I think that you have a pretty entrepreneurial spirit. If this is about you, you have a very entrepreneurial spirit at this time, especially when it comes to money, especially when it comes to some type of endeavor, maybe of a business that you're trying to start or something like that. It seems like you're confident, even though you feel like you don't know how to get the resources, or you feel like you're lacking in some way. In your mind, it's almost like you're creating this. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but it's almost like maybe you're creating this sense of delusion that you're just going to be able to get what it is that you want when you need it the most, really. And I feel like with that King of Wands, you're just simply pursuing, or you're thinking about how to go after what it is that you want to get the best income, to make the most money, to lead a stable life, basically. Now, with that King of Wands there, with all of the King of Pentacles in reverse, you could also be thinking about how somebody may have used you for your money or used you for your resources. Or you could have done that to somebody. Keep that in mind, okay? But you could be thinking about how somebody used you for your resources, somebody tried to fuck up your business, fuck up your money, something of that nature, but it's like you're still kind of pushing through. There may be some heartache around a mother figure, an aunt, or some type of feminine energy in your life. Maybe somebody that has children, maybe you are this person's child, or it could be some heartache within your own sense of femininity. And I'm only saying that because you have a lot of masculine energy showing up for yourself. So there could be a wound around that you're kind of thinking about, that's under the surface at this time. You got the Nine of Wands for the near future. What's up, Liliana? Last shuffle. Okay. This is like feeling like your manifestations are never going to come, right? Or feeling like your manifestations were never going to come through. Starting to doubt your abilities, starting to doubt who you are, starting to doubt what you bring to the table. Yet the funny thing is that that's more under the surface, but the energy that you're projecting is the Nine of Wands. So it's like whatever negative energy you seem to be feeling, you're pushing through it. And I'm not going to lie here. In the near future, Scorpio, there's a sense with that Nine of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Nine of Wands in the upright, where you're kind of feeling like just giving up. And this could be around love, okay? This could be around a past life soulmate, a friend, maybe that feminine energy that we were talking about possibly. But you're still pushing through with whatever this is. What is Scorpio pushing through? The Ace of Cups could be love. You could still be fighting for a relationship, possibly trying to fight to bring a relationship back into your life, trying to fight to keep it, or somebody could be fighting for you, okay? It's like it seems like you're coming out on top with something, even though you got to a point where you felt like you just couldn't do it. And even if this is not about a past lover or a current relationship, there may be somebody new that kind of like when you're on your last fucking leg when it comes to love, like you're like, all right, I'm not doing this anymore. And then somebody kind of comes in and just basically reinstates your hope when it comes to romantic relationships. Cause I see that page there. So it could be new love as well. You got the Five of Swords in reverse for what's going on in your subconscious. Last shuffle. Six of Swords in reverse. The King of Cups. The World in reverse. There's that self-doubt again, that frustration, that doubt around your own talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. And I'm not sure why there are doubts around it, because it seems like for the most part you are incorporating delusion. Okay. I tell everybody, if you're trying to get something you just don't have the confidence to get it, delusion, my guy. Delusion is like your best course of action when it comes to getting shit. That's how I'm still alive. To be honest with you, didn't think I was gonna make it till fucking till 30 years old, but here I am 6 years later. Okay, still cutting it. So for some of you, you're just kind of, being a little bit delusional on how to get somewhere, and you're probably going to get there, honestly. Anyway, so with that Five of Swords in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, King of Cups, and the World in reverse, there's something embedded deep down in your subconscious where you constantly feel like these repetitive patterns or these problems keep cropping back up in your life, and you feel like you just can't win. Now, with that King of Cups, this kind of tells me that you are naturally maybe pretty emotionally mature, or you have emotional intelligence, but there are some unresolved issues when it comes to why you lack confidence in yourself, why you sometimes, doubt yourself in regards to your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. I don't know if somebody told you you weren't shit once upon a time. I don't know if somebody insulted your physical appearance, insulted your abilities, told you you were dumb, whatever it is. But it seems like you're kind of detaching from that anyway, and you're really not interested in collaborating with anybody or surrounding yourself with people that aren't aligned with you on a spiritual level. Like, I think with that Emperor and that Hierophant there, this is somebody who is really about their business, and the Hierophant is also like those fundamental values that you have. It's like the foundation for your life, so it's like if something goes against your code of conduct, if you will, if something doesn't fit right with your conscience, you're not going to do it. And there's some type of evolution to be said about that. And whatever plans that you're kind of going for, I feel like you're kind of keeping it to yourself, especially if you feel like somebody's trying to ruin them with that Queen of Wands in reverse in the past, or somebody's going to constantly try to destroy your reputation, or, somebody's just being a dick. Let me put it like that. You do have some unresolved issues that are still kind of hanging out there where you feel like I said, this is like feeling like Six of Swords in reverse is resistance. It's like feeling like you are running through the mud. You know what I mean? So I just kind of feel like that's what that is. You got the Ace of Cups in your advice. Sup, Denise? Okay. I hate to be like one of those spiritual people that's like, take the path of the least resistance. I don't always believe that. I think that when I was just talking to one of my friends. He was or one of my clients, friends, client, whatever. He's a Leo. And, I was explaining to him about how my entire life just felt like a fight. It just felt like a fight. It felt like I just was running through the mud, basically. And I said I was just comfortable in my own chaos. And, everything's just been a fight to the top for me. I've had to fight for everything that I have, pretty much. And he was telling me, like, life doesn't have to be like that. And I said, yeah, but you don't understand. I said, the reason why it doesn't bother me is because I know that the tree that I am trying to climb, I know it's going to be a tough climb, but I know that the leaves up top are a little bit more veiny than the ones down below. I know that the berries are going to be juicier than the other ones. And I can read you like the little paragraph that I wrote to him. It brought a tear to his eye, which was pretty nice. But this is kind of like you fighting for something that you genuinely want and something that you feel like you deserve. And I really don't like hearing take the path of the least resistance, take the path of the least resistance. No, no, because the rewards sometimes aren't as great, and it's like, if you really want something, sometimes you really gotta fight for it. If you truly want it, like, how bad do you want it? So I really don't like hearing it when people say that, although I can understand the appeal. I think that for you, with that Ace of Cups, that King of Wands, Emperor in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, this is your advice. Can you just clarify that Emperor in reverse? You know what this is kind of giving me the vibes of? It's kind of like telling you, maybe you don't have to fight so hard, where it's kind of like just show up as you are, who you are, in your own spirit, in your own fighting spirit, in your entrepreneurial spirit, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or you're trying to go after here. Keep your heart open, and I feel like things will just come your way. And this is like, it's almost like fighting for it, but taking a different approach. Like, how do I explain this? I've used this analogy before. There was this guy that I had dated, and I was laying in bed with him, and he was like on his phone, and I wanted to have sex. You know what I mean? I want to have sex, and I wanted to hang out, and I wanted attention. And he wasn't giving it to me. And he was kind of being an asshole. He's being a little immature. And so I was like, all right, I could really just annihilate this man right now and just get my Lilith and Gemini in gear and pour gasoline all over this shit, metaphorically speaking, right? I said, or what I can do is I can incorporate the energy that I want from him. So instead, what I did is I don't want to go into too much detail, but I was like, hey, remember that time when you were eating a grapefruit on FaceTime and I thought you looked so hot? And I just thought, you know what? I'm going to let that man have sex with me. Right. And I was just putting on the Mercury and Libra charm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just putting on the charm. And guess what? Had some of the best sex of my life that night. Okay. So it's kind of like, you don't always have to be too persuasive in like that masculine energy way. Like, sometimes you just gotta, you know what I mean? Use that sweet little Scorpio mouth of yours to get what it is that you want, and you don't have to try too hard. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Okay, so let's look at the Hierophant for somebody that you could be dealing with. I can't believe I just told you that fucking story. All right, last shuffle. The Sun in reverse, the Three of Swords, the Fool in reverse. Why is the Three of Swords here? This person is fighting a lot of internal battles. This is somebody that carries a lot of pain around. They carry their faith with them. This could be somebody quite spiritual, whether this is a lover or somebody else entirely. It really doesn't matter. But this is somebody who could be quite spiritual in nature, or religious even, or somebody who has pretty good morals, pretty good values. This could be somebody you're in a relationship, that you were in a relationship with that Hierophant here. But the thing is that it almost feels like that faith, or those morals and values, are the only thing that they have. Because it seems like, because of the pain that they went through and these wishes that have been unfulfilled in their life, it seems like they're pretty pessimistic because of it. And it causes them to not take these leaps of faith anymore, because they feel like they've been constantly disappointed, or they feel like they have disappointed you. So I don't know who this is. This could be a part of you, or this could be somebody else entirely that you're dealing with. We have the Star here for hopes and or fears. You're afraid that you're going to dream so big and you're going to do all that work and you're just going to wake up to a turd on your pillow. The Star, the Six of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Chariot. It's like you hope for the courage to go after what it is that you want, but you may feel like you don't have all of the information. You may feel like you're not wise enough. You may feel like you don't know it all. Guess what? You don't. You don't. and you never will. The only thing that you can do is gain the courage and then gain the momentum to go after what it is that you want. And we can sit here and dream all day, but if we don't do something about them, they're just air on a pillow, really. And so I feel like there's this sense of you having these huge dreams, praying for the courage, praying for the gall to go get them, afraid that you won't be able to handle it. And then at the end, afraid that you're going to not get the recognition that you deserve at the end of the day, whether that is in love, your dreams. I feel like it's more so dreams, but whatever it is. And the thing is that when we go about our life and we try to, you know what? Let me just be real with you. For the longest time, I wanted to be famous. I just wanted to be famous. I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be famous. And it's like, all right, for what, bitch? For fucking what? Being a drunk ass, okay, sleeping with too many people. What do you want to be famous for? And then I really had to do some deep soul searching. And I was like, you know what? You know why I want to be famous for? Because it's not always about the what. What do you want? What do you want? Sometimes it's about the why. Why, Bratty, if that's your real name, or Violetta, why do you want to be famous? Well, after doing some very painful work on myself, I realized that I wanted to be famous my whole life because the validation that I did not get from my parents, the approval that I did not get from my parents, I was seeking from the external world. And that's when I realized the why I was doing something. And I wish I could sit here and tell you that I have all of the answers and I could give them to you, but I just don't, because I don't have it all figured out. But sometimes we have to ask ourselves why instead of what. Okay. The Seven of Wands. For the conclusion, shuffle. Ooh. Devil in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Moon. What's that Moon? Five of Wands. I fucking knew it. All right. So I understand why you may be keeping things to yourself, Scorpio. I understand why maybe your plans that you have, maybe you're not telling everybody. I mean, I see the fucking reason. You may have some trust issues, and I can also see why, because it seems like you might have the opportunity to put some more trust issues in your backpack here by the end of September. Okay. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. All right. I don't want you to leave this reading and be absolutely terrified. No, there's always a solution to every problem, I assure you. With that Seven of Wands, that Devil in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon, the Five of Wands clarifying the Moon with the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, you're going to get to a point where you may have realized, or you may end up realizing, that you've simply wasted your time with a group effort or with a group of people or with somebody that you were attempting to get on the same page with. You start realizing that this is going to have to be a missed opportunity because there's something or someone that is toxic, a group of people, whatever it is. Maybe their viewpoints are toxic. I don't know what it is. But with that Moon and that Five of Wands, you start realizing that maybe you should have trusted yourself more with something, or you start realizing that there's deception within this group or within this person or these people. And it comes to a surprise. It comes to a surprise for you with that Seven of Wands. If you look at the Rider-Waite Tarot, you'll see on the Seven of Wands, he's up there. The Seven of Wands depicts a guy and he's holding a wand and he's fighting off these other people that are holding wands beneath him. But you'll notice he only has one shoe on, and it's supposed to indicate that he was surprised by it, or like somebody that comes in the night and tries to take something from you. It's kind of like something like that. So there could be something about that here that's coming up pretty soon. And how is Scorpio going to solve that? And if you're surprised by it, it may be somebody that you kind of least expected, And I feel like you probably already have an idea, to be honest with you. Knight of Swords in reverse for your solution. Five of Cups in reverse. I heard fuck them. Okay, no, I don't want to talk like that and give you that advice. All right. Five of Swords in reverse, which is in your subconscious. Ace of Swords in reverse. Your advice is to see the reality of the situation and realize that this is Okay. That this is actually not your loss and it is likely their loss. And you keep going through these losses or feeling like you just can't win because like I said before, with what I was telling my friend, I said, I understand that, the higher the climb, then the veinier the leaves will be, the juicier the berries will be. And I feel like that's probably what it's going to be for you. And I don't think you need to take the path of the least resistance. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of resistance, honestly. If you're going for something and you really, really want it, keep pushing for it. If you are really drawn to something and you really feel like it's for you, then keep pushing for it. It's just going to show your strength in the end. And sometimes it's all you got when you're trying to climb to the top. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of also telling you with that Knight of Swords in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's okay that you didn't know. It's okay that you didn't suspect it. You just got to let it go. You just got to let it go because it's like if you're chasing something and you're feeling this path of resistance or you feel like there's resistance, if you're still holding animosity towards whoever this is back here, it's just going to feel like they're pulling on your shirt. So now you have resistance in the front and you got somebody trying to pull you back in the back. So try to stay focused, Scorpio. Okay. So, Scorpio, it was a pleasure to read your cards. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, visit www.BrattysTarot.com. Make sure to be at my charity stream birthday on September 21st at 8:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The reason why I put 8:41 is because that was the time of my birth. Make sure that you like, comment, and share on the video. And if you want to follow me on my socials or donate to the channel, make sure that you look in the description box below. Okay? All right. Let's see here. Let's answer these super chat questions. Scorpio, I kind of want to read you, if you're still here, I kind of want to read you what I said to my clients because it may help you. Now it's a little melancholy, okay, but it may make sense to you and maybe it'll resonate with you. Maybe there's a reason why that was brought up in my head. Okay, so I will go ahead and read that to you real quick, and then I'm going to answer these super chat questions. Sorry, I just realized that mic was so far. I hope that you guys heard me. So sorry. Did you guys hear what I just said? It was so far. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're so welcome, Darcy. Let me go ahead and read this little blurb that I wrote. Okay, good. Thanks, Rick. All right, let's see here. I will read you what I wrote to him. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that is weird. Why did that just X out for me? That was really bizarre. Okay. Sorry, guys. I really didn't plan on this at all, to be honest. Okay. So basically, this client was just saying, your life doesn't always have to be like that, chaotic, etc. So I said, thank you for your lengthy and well thought out response. The reason I don't mind some chaos is because I found that the rewards I'm looking for specifically are bred from the tree of chaos. I understand that sometimes the branches of hardship and struggle come with veiny leaves and bigger berries. I'm not seeking a life of normalcy and marriage where I gather around a bunch of entitled hens and petulant husbands and talk about my latest run-in with Cindy at the grocery store. I want to write about the things that haunt me. I want to make music that empowers people. I want to be uplifted by the people, not for some self-entitled glory that warrants nothing, but because I've uplifted them by sharing my struggles and showing them how to turn their flashlight on under the darkest of skies. I admit the way I may have went about this in the beginning was victimizing and immature, for lack of a better word. But trauma will have you staring down the bottle of a Jack Daniels bottle, calling out to shadows that can match your own, just to find a sense of belonging. I know what it's like to start over and over and over again. I know what it's like to feel like you have the entire world in your hands, just to watch people green with envy that seem to be invisible steal it from you in the middle of the night. I've been at a point where I felt like I was swinging on 1,000 people by myself with a blindfold on, and many times I learned that I was my worst enemy. But I don't mind it. It has aged me beyond my years, but I still don't mind it, because you start identifying with the pain and it becomes you, swallows you whole like a disease and takes over your identity. And then you realize that you're nothing without it, and it's no longer a choice anyway. Looking forward to our call. So maybe that resonates with you, Scorpio, but it's just something that I felt like maybe you needed to hear. Okay, so let's go ahead and do these super chat questions real quick. Super chat questions in order, please. What's up, Sophia? Oh, thanks, Flow State, of course. You're welcome, 82. Hey, Sophia. Thank you, excuse me, Stacy. Have I been calling you Darcy this entire time? I don't know what's going on. Oh, Lori, thank you so much. All right, last shuffle for super chat answers, please. Alrighty. Vanessa, is third party Scorpio male, messing with going to come to light to be revealed? Yes. There's going to be a lot of resistance. He may be trying to control the narrative with that 9 of Wands and the Emperor in reverse. I don't feel like it's going to work out with that Moon in reverse. Whoever this Queen of Swords is that is in love with this person is going to see the light of day, is going to see the reality of the situation. So yes, I do feel this is the Moon in reverse is literally something coming to light. So yes. Not that I'm laughing at that. That sounds sucky, but Ileana, who's coming towards me in love? Thank you, Bratty. I got you, baby. An Aquarius. What do they want? Chariot in reverse. 4 of Swords. This is somebody that has like, okay, their insecurities could eat them alive with that Chariot in reverse and the 4 Swords in reverse. Somebody who dreams big, maybe very logical, somebody who may be going through a current healing stage, but somebody who also maybe has, a physical ailment. Okay, this person may be in a wheelchair. Okay, I don't know where I was getting that. Or there's somebody that they're related to that's in a wheelchair or something like this. But this person could have like a physical disability, or this is somebody who maybe, isn't secure enough to make their own decisions at times. 10 of Cups. This could be somebody you end up in a relationship with. I know you're probably like, fuck that, I'm not trying to, but this could be somebody with the 10 of Cups that could end up making you very happy. Somebody with an Aquarius and or a Cancer placement. I love Cancer placements, so I'm not going to complain there, honestly. Denise, will Matthews and I mend our relationship? I feel like he's waiting impatiently with the 3 of Wands and the Temperance in reverse. What does he want with her? 2 of Cups. So he loves you. The Tower. I feel like he's going through some very uncomfortable epiphanies. I do feel like you guys will get back together, and I feel like he's waiting on you, but I feel like he is kind of losing his mind a little bit. Not going to lie. Usually I don't talk like that. Let's see here. Sophia, can you tell me why my boss doesn't want to announce that I am the new site manager at my workplace? He gave me the position almost 2 months ago. King of Pentacles in reverse. Ugh. he wants something from you. King of Pentacles in reverse is like the user or using something to your advantage. Can you give me another one for that? The Devil in reverse. And he knows it too. This is like somebody who may be a little bit greedy or trying to use you for something or bide their time for something. Eight of Cups in reverse is like realizing you regret something or needing to revisit something. He may be trying to figure out how he can utilize you in your new position. Madura, do you see my connection with Ashish has ended? How does he feel for me? You know, I feel like he thinks that you two are not on the same page when it comes to like your morals, your values, or what you want in a relationship. With that Ten of Swords in reverse, I feel like maybe he still feels a spiritual connection to you, but he's kind of getting over it with that Ten of Swords in reverse. I hate to say that. I'm sorry. Madura, thank you so much. What's up, Renee? Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yo, I'm kind of liking this dark hair, yo. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, this is kind of hot. Yeah. Okay. Love you too, Scorpio. Sophia, career advice, girl boss. Okay, yes. Don't make assumptions. Don't make assumptions about things, about people specifically. It's just going to start fights. Don't make assumptions about yourself, about whether or not you can't do something. I feel like you just need to go for it, and don't let your ego get in the way. Not saying that you will. With that Page of Pentacles in reverse and Two of Pentacles, there's something that you need to accumulate knowledge on specifically in regards to your field that's going to help you make better decisions in regards to whatever your field is. So it's almost like this need to research a little bit more, need to accumulate more knowledge into something specifically, maybe business. How will Jay feel when he receives the gift tomorrow? If you guys are on the outs, he may feel like you're trying to overcompensate or like you're almost trying to like be smothering or like overly nurturing of some sorts. He feels like you maybe don't have a clue or there's some uncertainty in between the two of you, and that's why you're doing this or why somebody is doing this. It's like with that Two of Wands and the Four of Cups in reverse, he may try to, if there's an issue, he may try to mend things or, with the Two of Wands and the Four of Cups in reverse, he may be trying to wonder if he needs to let go of like a disappointment between the two of you of some sort. Madura, is Ashish already with someone else? Do you see we would see in person each other anytime sooner or later? Will he connect back? Is he with someone else? Yes or no? No, he's not with anybody else right now. Will they connect later? Six of Wands in reverse. He's not really giving this attention. And I feel like even if he were to give this attention, it would be because you gave him attention first, if that makes sense. Anyway, you guys, yeah, I hope not either, Sophia. Yikes. I'm sorry. All right, guys, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.